Welcome to episode 2 of this new series. In this series I am going to explain you how you can make your own cheats like CLAPZ. This is my premium cheat that you can buy. We've got the scripts here, the hacks, skin changer, settings, and in this series I will teach you how you can make this by yourself. CLAPZ is a cheat for the game CSGO. And in this series, I will also make a cheat for CSGO, but you can also make it for Minecraft. You can make it for Assault Cube, for whatever game you play. You can make it for Fortnite, whatever you want. But I'm gonna make it for CSGO. So you can do the exact same thing as I do. Yeah, let's just start with the video. First, you want to go to Visual Studio. And there we go. We are going to make the GUI in episode 2. So let's create a new project. So shortly you go to Visual Studio. It's gonna start up. You click create new project. And now we've got multiple options we can choose. If you haven't installed C# yet, please click the link down in the description, and there is gonna be a video, and there's a guy and he will explain you how you can install C# on your PC. So yeah, click the link if you want that. If you already have Visual Studio and C#, good job. So yeah, you've got this. You get this window. You click Windows Form App, and then we give the name of the cheat. My cheat's name is GUI. Yeah, you give the name and you make sure it's still on Windows Form App, and you click OK. Sorry for that. That was a little error because I already had a cheat with the name GUI. So you go to Windows Form App and you give the name. I'm gonna give it the name GUI. Multi-hack. You can give it whatever name you like, but I'm gonna stick to this name. So Windows Form App, you give the name and you click OK, and now it's gonna generate our form, our application. And as you can see, we get this screen. You can see that this is an application that you can open, just like other applications like FatSpy. This is used for my my explain simulator. Yeah, this is basically what you see on my screen right now. This is the same as this, but only this is already done, and we are going to make a start on our program. So you have your screen or your form, how you want to call it, GUI. You can give it the name what you like. So I like GUI actually. So you can as you can see, I can change the size of this form. I'm just gonna play with it and see what I like. I kinda like this, like this. But as you can see, this is absolutely ugly as hell. Form 1, this little icon is also ugly. Those buttons are ugly. I don't want this border. So you can remove that on the right hand side of your screen. It will say form 1 system.windows blah blah blah. On this form you can edit everything that's in between form 1. So I actually don't like this. I want it like this. So you can change everything here. You can change the size of your form. You can change the color, the icon, whatever you want. And I am going to remove the outside of this hack because my cheat CLAPZ doesn't have a border as well. My X and minus buttons are like in the middle. I just wanted to make my cheat unique, so that's why I did that. So you can go to the right hand side of your screen and search for form border style, and you want to change that to none. So you click sizable, and then you go to this arrow, you click it, and you're gonna click none. And as you can see, we don't have that ugly border anymore. We can change the size of the form to whatever you want. So if you like this, then you're just gonna release your button, and it will make the form like this. If you don't like the background color of your form, your GUI, you're gonna search for back color, and you want to change that to the color you like. So if you like this gray color, you click it and it's gray. If you want it to be black, you click it and it is black. I am going to change it to 15, 15, 15, which is a little lighter black. This is the color. You can always change the color to whatever you like. If you like 192 by 273 by 00, whatever you like. This is a random color, and you click enter. Okay, this color doesn't even exist. 192 by 192 by 0 then. And then we get this color. This is ugly. You can change the colors to the color you want. By 28 by 28. This is just an example of colors. Oh, this is actually a nice color. But I'm gonna stick to 15 by 15 by 15. If you want to know how you can find specific colors, you can go to Google and you're gonna search for colors you like. You can also search for other cheats like Skeet. No, not Skeet, you're rich. I don't want you. Skeet and maybe CSGO because it's gonna search for that. Okay. We've got this cheat. And if you have like colors that you like, maybe in one tab, one tab. Maybe there are colors in the cheat that you like. Maybe I'm gonna search for config. I'm just gonna search for colors I like. Okay, look, I kind of like this color, and the background color as well. It's kind of nice. So what we can do is we can right click this picture and we click copy, like you want to copy the picture. Then you go to your desktop and you search for Paint or Paint 3D. I'm gonna use Paint 3D, but you can use Paint as well. And now you want to copy it and then you want to paste it in here. And as you can see, we've got this picture. Now we want to know the color. Like we want to know the color codes of this little blue color, or for the very dark blue color in the background. So you click this thing. I don't know what it's called. You click it, and then you can see we can pick colors. If you want this blue color, then you click it. But I want this color, this black or blue color. You click it, and there we go. We've got our color. And as you can see, it's gonna say red, green, and blue, and a hexadecimal. But you don't want that. You want green, red, and blue. And as you can see, it's 29 by 32 by 41. You want to remember that, so you type 29, and then you're gonna do 00, so you can add the second code. If you don't do it, it will give you a error. So green is 32, so we change the second 0, we change that to 3, we click enter, and then we want 41 at the end. So we replace the last 0 with 41. And there we go. This is the exact same color as one tab uses. So that's how you can find your custom colors. If you like the blue color as well, you click, like you hover over the blue color and you click it, and then we have 11, 122 and 220. So we're gonna use this color later. First, I'm going to explain you how you can add buttons. So you want to go to your toolbox, you click this, and here we've got a whole bunch of stuff. We can add labels, link labels, yeah, all this stuff. And we want to type button because we want to add our button. So you click and hold, you click and hold, and then you drag it into your form, and you release your mouse, and there we go. We've got our button. Yes. So now we can customize our button. It's on the right hand side. We can customize our button. So we can make it bigger, as you can see. We can drag it to other locations. We can do with it whatever we want. But at first, we want one thing to do, and that's to go to flat style. And you want to change this to flat. Because look, it's gonna give a unique design. As you can see, it's black, so it's hard to see. We can change this to a little bit lighter color. So let's change it to gray, or like white, maybe like white. And as you can see, we've got this like unique button. If you don't want it and you just want it on standard, then you can do it, but I don't like it. So you can mess with that, but I'm gonna leave it on flat. Yes, you can make it smaller. And if you want to make a square of it, then you go to size, and then you type 60 by 60 or 50 by 50, whatever size you want. So yeah, as you can see, inside the button, it gives the text button 1. If you want to change that, you again go to this right side and you search for text. And here we can change the name. So if you want the name to be hi, you can type that and you click enter, and now the button says hi. So you can mess around with that. So maybe you want a button that says inject, like that, and then you have your inject button. And you can also change the font of your text. You can go to font, and then you edit it, and there you can change the font. You can change the size of your text. You can make it bold. Yeah, you can do whatever you want. So and then you click OK, and then you have inject. This is very unreadable, so I'm gonna change that to a different. Okay, what? Okay. So I'm just gonna leave it on Arial, like that, inject. So we have our inject button, and you can put it wherever you want. But I'm not gonna use this button. I'm gonna delete it, like that. If you want to test your cheat, this is a very basic step you want to do. You just click start, and it will load your GUI. And as you can see, when we minimize our Visual Studio, we can see this black box, which is our application. So yeah, this is our box. If we want to close it, you go back to Visual Studio and you click this square, and there we go. Now it's gone. It's closed. So now we can continue with editing it. Sorry. If we go to CLAPZ, you can see that I've got the buttons on the left side, and I've got checkboxes on this side, and I've got a picture on the top left, and all of those buttons and pictures are in different panels. So what I did with this cheat, I made a panel for those buttons. So I'm gonna explain you how to do it. you're going to Toolbox and you type panel, and then you click and hold it and you drag it into the cheat. And as you can see, it's gonna give this outlining. If you want to change the back color of it, you can do it, of course. And I'm gonna use a different color. I'm gonna use this color. And then we have 35 by 39, 35 by 39. And then the other color is 50. And as you can see, I've got the same color as, I've got the same color as this panel. So now we can basically like make the panel bigger, and in between here we can add buttons. I'm gonna make it look nice, so I'm gonna put it in the corner over here, and then I'm gonna make it smaller like that, and drag it down. It's supposed to be a little bit bigger, so let's make it bigger. Like that. So now you've got this, and in between this panel we can add specific buttons. So we type button, we click and hold it, and we drag it into the panel, not into the form, into the panel. And there we go. We can make a button like this, and then we change the flat style to flat, and then we can change the color to, I want this blue color. Let's pick that color. Then we have 0, 1 to 9. So we change the 4 color to 0, 1, 2, 5, what was it? 1, 2, 3, 7. 2, 3, 7. And there we go, we've got this button. It's not perfectly in between. So now we've got those buttons, we can change the title by clicking the button, go to text, and then we change this to, let's say, legit. And we're gonna add another button, let's call it rage. You can go to, you can make another one and do, let's say, scripts. And if you want to know how I copy those copy and paste those buttons, you just click the button, you do Ctrl+C and Ctrl+V, and it will copy and paste the script button. So I'm gonna make it go to the right, and now we've got those buttons. We can make more buttons, of course, if you want that. Let's call this one, let's call it credits or something. Then you can make another one. Maybe you want to call this one settings, whatever you want. You can make a whole bunch of buttons. And of course we can also change the font again, so Arial, and then change the size to 10, standards maybe. We've got legit. We want the same for this, Arial, standards, 11, no. Standards. How big is this one? 9.0, no, 9.7. Like that. This one is 9. This one is a little bit bigger. We want this on 9. Change that for every button. Standards 9. There we go. We've got all those buttons right now. If you don't like that the buttons have space between each other, then you can click a button and you can use the arrow keys on your keyboard and you just click those buttons and they will go up, and then you can put them perfectly next to each other. Like that. And then we've got those buttons next to each other. So yeah, of course those buttons are not gonna do anything because we haven't given those buttons any codes. So when we click start, and we have this thing, as you can see, when I click those buttons, they're not gonna do anything because it has no codes. So we're gonna add those later, of course, but now we're gonna go back, and we click this this square button. When we click this, it will basically stop debugging. So there you go. What we can add as well is we can add more buttons, and then you can change the color, or I mean the text to X, and then we can put that in the corner right there, and then you have got a button that will exit the app. But we're gonna do that next. No, we're gonna do that later. So we can also add text. So you go to your toolbox and you type panel, and no, I mean label. You want to type label. It's this one, not a linked label, but the regular label. You click it, hold it, and you drag it down here. And then you can give it the name of your cheat if you want, if you prefer that. So then we go to this button and we copy this for color. We go to GUI and we give the for color the exact same color, sorry. And we want to make it Arial standards, and then let's make it a little bit bigger, maybe like more, so 2.4, and we can put this down here if you want, if you prefer that. Maybe you want it up here, maybe whatever you want. I'm gonna leave it up here. So we've got GUI, we've got our buttons, and that's the basic. You can save it by clicking those save icons. And yeah, this is the very basic. So am I gonna add something else? If you want to add a picture, then you go to the toolbox and you type picture box. You can click and hold this, and then you drag it into your GUI, and there you can see this picture box. You can make this bigger, and like I did in CLAPZ, you can see that I also added a logo for my cheat. So if you have your own logo for your cheat and you want to add it, then you add the picture box, and then we go to the right side of your screen where we can edit the stuff, and you want to go to background image, and you can click those three dots, and then you can click local resource, and then you click import, and then we go to desktop folders, and then I go to CLAPZ. I'm just gonna give it as example. Sorry. So my CLAPZ folders here. And you can add logos to it. It's too big right now. But as you can see, that's how you can add pictures. So maybe like this as background. You can use it as a background if you have your own logo. You're not allowed to use this logo because it's copyrighted. So yeah, if you have any others that you want to use like any pictures, you can add them. But that's basically it for this video. In the next video, we will continue with making the GUI. I will make a nice GUI, and then after that video, then we're gonna add some codes. And after that, we'll see what we are going to do. But that's it for this video. So in this video, we made our project. We started. We made our form. We added a panel, and we added our buttons, and we added a label. If you want to add labels, you go to your toolbox and you search for a label, and you click and hold it and you drag it in there. If you want to add buttons, you type button and you can drag them in there. That's basically it for this video then. That was just so you don't forget how to add buttons. We're gonna close this, and I'm gonna tell you guys one thing. If you go to Discord, or if you have Discord, please join the Discord. There's a link in the description. You can click that, and it will send you to this server. We currently have 864 people. Wait, what? 864 people in the server. We're trying to hit a 1K. And if you want to get more into hacking, and you said to yourself, I'm gonna follow this rules series, then you go to this rank tab. This is a chat, and here you can see a whole bunch of stuff. Please read this through, and if you are 12 years old, or if you are older than 12 years old, then please make this application. And if you get accepted, then I will help you improve in hacking. And if you are good enough and you have made your own cheat, then you can get a hacker rank. You must be 14 years old for that, but if I think you're good enough and 14 years old, then you can get promoted to hacker. So if you can get denied, that's if you don't make this application seriously, or if I think the application is missing details, or if you are just not, if you don't have, like if you don't have any requirements, like maybe you don't even have C#, or maybe you don't even have a mic, then you're not gonna get a rank. So you need a mic, yeah. Well, actually, I'm gonna remove this because you don't have to make a cheat because you want to get evidence hacker rank. So if you see this in the Discord, you can ignore this one. I mean this one as well, and this one. So if you're 12 years old, you want to get more into hacking, then let me know. So you make the application and you send the application into this channel, the appeals for ranks. And here, you just paste it in here, and then I will send you a message with congratulations, you got accepted. If you got accepted, if you don't get accepted, then you will get this message, denied. So yeah, you will get two messages, one in this chat, and one in your private DM with the Discord link to this server. Here I will interview you, and if you have too many questions wrong, then you don't get a rank and get denied. So that's it. So let me know if you want to get more into hacking. Yeah, that's it for this video. See you guys in episode 3, where we will continue with the GUI. This Santos wants to send me a... Yeah, okay. He wants my background. So that's it. See you guys in episode 3.